Introducing the players for Perham.
14, Steve Stomke. And the bat boy, Travis Schneider. Now the starting lineup for Perham. Leading off and playing center field, number 11, Charlie Nelson. Batting second and playing left field, number 3, Martin Alexson. Batting third and catching, number 5, Chris Kanawa. Batting cleanup and playing shortstop, number 1, Robin Shepard. Batting fifth and playing right field, number 33, Chad Griffin. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 6, Don Brown. Batting seventh and playing third base, number 22, Nathan Johnson. Batting eighth and pitching, number 24, Dan Meyer. Batting ninth and playing second base, number 7, Ross Beeger. Coaches for Perham, number 12, Bob Shepard and Howard Kangas. Now let us greet host number 132, the host team from New Ulm. Non-starters for tonight. Number 19, Andy Hammerschmidt. This morning pitched a no-hitter in beating Richfield 3-0. Number 10, Matt Kuster. Number 14, Corey Stolte. Number 13, Jason Walsh. Number 15, Paul Bauer. Number 17, Brant Drill. Starting lineup for New Ulm, leading off and playing shortstop, number 6, Brian Smith. Batting second and playing first base, number 18, Tony Henn. Batting third and catching, number 16, Joel Allen. Batting cleanup and playing left field, number 20, Mark Grossman. Batting fifth and playing second base, number 8, Brett Lindbaum. Batting sixth and playing third base, number 3, John Giefer. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 9, John Cook. Batting eighth and playing center field, number 11, Bob Winchell. Batting ninth and pitching, number 7, Matt Sensky. Coaches for New Ulm, number 21, Jerry Allen. Number 1, Dave Kuntz.
New Ulm, the home team on the scoreboard tonight, takes the field first. On the mound, Matt Sensky, catching Joel Allen. And Charles Nelson for Perham takes a ball low. That's a strike, 1-1. Charlie, the center fielder, pounds one toward third. Giefer picks it up and makes the play. There's one out. Marty Tollickson is the batter. Left fielder. A strike. And hit through the hole into left field. The 0-2 pitch was lined out into left by Tollickson for a base hit. And Perham has a runner with one out in the first inning. Batting third, the catcher, Chris Sanoa, ended the season batting .488, 14 home runs during the Legion season. There's one out, runner on first. A swinging strike. 0-2. Called the ball. You heard what the New Ulm crowd felt. And that's grounded foul past the third baseman. 1-2, an easy throw to first. Even at 2 now. Hit to left. Left fielder Grossman waits for it to come down, pulls it in. There, 2 down. Robin Shepper is the batter. Ended the season batting .374, a couple home runs, and he's hit on the back of the helmet as he hits the dirt. Good old helmet. Runners on first and second now for Perham with 2 outs. And the batter is Chad Griffin, batting .382, 32 RBIs. On the regular season, there's a drive to the right side. Right fielder John Cook comes in, makes the catch, and the side is out. Perham leaves 2 in the first inning, and we're going to the bottom of that inning with no score. Dan Meyer is on the mound for Perham. He'll be pitching to Chris Sanoa. And the first batter for New Ulm, Brian Schmidt, the shortstop. Meyer 6-2 on the season. And the first pitch is high. 1-1. Hit over the third baseman, who gave it a real good leap, but it's a base hit for Brian Schmidt, leading off the game for New Ulm. And the batter is Tony Hanton, first base. Inside, nicely grabbed by Sanoa. That's hit behind the runner and into right field. Hit and run was on. Hanton reaches, and Schmidt moves to third with no outs. Tony Hanton, a single. And the batter is Joel Allen, the catcher. Runners at the corners, no outs. Hit, just about hit him. He dodged back. Hanton's going. This ball is swung at in the dirt to protect the runner, and Hanton has a stolen base. 1-1. In the dirt, past the catcher. Here comes Schmidt, and he'll score on the wild pitch. Hanton moves to third. New Ulm takes a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first. A 2-1 pitch coming to Allen. He fouls it back to even the count. Pretty close, but a full count now. Hit up the middle. Second baseman has it. The throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he reaches. Hanton scores. And Allen will be at first base on the error. Still no outs. New Ulm leads 2-0. The batter is Mark Grossman. There's a quick throw to first. It was a little high. Hit straight up the middle into center field. Grossman has a base hit, moving Allen to second. Grossman on first. Still no outs. The batter is Brett Lindbo, second base. A swing. Ball bounces in front of the catcher. There's no advance. 0-1 pitch. Meyer working more slowly now. He squares. The bunt is down. He looks to third and makes the play. So the bunt sacrifice does not work. They get the lead runner. And with 1 out, runners remain on first and second. Nice play by Meyer, the pitcher. The batter is the third baseman, John Kiefer. Lofted high to the left side. Shortstop goes back. Looks like he's under it. He is. Makes the play. No advance. There are 2 outs. Robin Shepper making a nice play at short. The batter is John Cook, right fielder. A strike. Inside, 1-1. Hit toward left center. Center fielder running hard, does not make it. There's the throw into home, and he scores. Seeing eye pop single by John Cook. Drives in the third run of the inning for New Ulm. And runners are on first and second. That's the fourth hit of the inning for New Ulm Gold. There are 2 outs. And Bob Winchittle, the center fielder, is the batter. A strike. Outside, 1-1. In the dirt, past the catcher. Runners both advance to second and third on the wild pitch. 2-1 pitch to Winchittle now with runners on second and third. At the plate, it's a foul, and the count evens at 2. In the dirt, nicely stopped by the catcher that time, and it's a full count. First base is empty. 3-2 pitch on its way.
Tough competition coming up for us.
Hit toward the hole, picked up by the third baseman. The throw is in time, and the side is retired, but not before New Ulm gets 3 runs on 4 hits. We've ended 1 inning, and New Ulm leads Perham 3-0. For Perham, Don Brown, the first baseman. A strike. That one he digs out from above his knees. Second baseman Lindbo makes the play. There's 1 down. Nathan Johnson batting .333 as the season ends. Swings at the first pitch. And that sails outside. It's 1-1. Hit hard left side. Fair ball. Going down into the corner. Left fielder's chasing it. Johnson will stop at second with a 1-out double. Line shot down the left field line, just inside the foul line. And the batter is the pitcher, Dan Meyer, batting .382. Swings at a pitch, misses. 0-2. Catcher sets up outside, pitch is outside, past the catcher, and the runner goes to third on the pass ball. A little high, 2-2. To the right side, right fielder Cook moves over, makes the catch. The runner on third tags up and will score on the sacrifice fly. It's 3-1. Perham is on the board here in the second inning. Second baseman Ross Beeger with the bases empty and 2 outs. He bunts straight to the pitcher. Sensky picks it up, doesn't pick it up. And Beeger reaches on the error. Perham has a runner with 2 outs. Top of the order, it's Charlie Nelson. Beeger going. And he's safe. Beeger had 10 steals during the season. Has another now. So the runner moves into scoring position for Nelson. Batting .427. 2-0. A strike. Hit towards second. Lindbo takes the short hop, makes the play, side is out. But a run comes across for Perham, and they draw within 2. It's 3-1 going into the bottom of the second inning. This is American Legion state tournament baseball action. Dan Meyer on the mound for Perham faces his counterpart, New Ulm's pitcher, Matt Sensky. And the ball is high. Fouled back, it's 1-1. Three and 1 now. And Sensky takes the walk, giving New Ulm a leadoff runner here in a second. And New Ulm moves to the top of its order. Brian Schmidt, the batter, singled his first time up. Misses inside. That one does too. Catcher will go out and talk. The 2-0 pitch to Schmidt. Quick throw to first. He's back. it's high. It's in there. Hit well toward the gap in right center. Nobody gets it. Rolling to the fence, being picked up there. Schmidt's rounding second. Senski from first is going to score. And Schmidt's on third base with a triple and an RBI. So New Ulm assumes a 4-1 lead, and after Perham's coach visits the mound, Tony Hanton steps in for New Ulm. Pops, foul, catcher coming back and watches it sail onto the roof. To the right side, right fielder goes back a little bit, takes it in, Schmidt tags up. Here comes the throw, and it'll be toward the third base side, and Schmidt scores on the sacrifice fly to right. Tony Hanton's RBI, and it's a 5-1 game. With the bases empty and one out, Joel Allen, the catcher, takes a strike. It's in there. 0-2. Dan Meyer on the pitcher's mound, moving the game along quickly now. The 0-2 pitch misses a little bit, and it's 1-2. And inside, it's even at 2. Lofted to the right side, not deep. Right fielder calls for it, takes it in, there 2 down. Charlie Nelson in right field. And Mark Grossman, the left fielder for New Ulm, is the batter. He singled, scored in the previous inning. Hits it high and deep. Left fielder, back, waits, takes it, and the side is retired. But New Ulm scores 2 more and lead 5-1 after 2 complete innings. New Ulm and Perham here in the state tournament. Correction, that was Chad Griffin in right field. Charlie Nelson's in center. And in left, taking that last ball, was Marty Tollickson. And Tollickson, who caught the ball in left field for that last out, is now the batter. Had a base hit his first trip, swings and misses. And it's a low pitch. We're in the top of the 3rd inning. Pounded on the ground, and it's foul. 1-2 now. Even at 2. And full. Straight up the middle. Lindbo makes a grab, a dive for it, but it's a base hit. Second of the game for Tollickson. And Perham has a leadoff runner aboard. And here's Chris Sanoa, who flied high and deep to left last time up. Ball inside. Hit hard and through the hole into left field. So 2 singles in a row in this inning give Perham runners on first and second with no outs. Nice slap single through the hole for Sanoa. Robin Shepard, the shortstop, steps in. He was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat, takes a strike. He squares the bunt, takes a second strike. It's 0-2. A little high. Hit toward the right side, and it's foul by about 3 feet down the line. Count holds at 1-2. Hit to third. Giefer picks up the ball, steps on third. The long throw, not in time. The lead runner is out. 1 down. Runners on first and second. John Giefer. Chad Griffin now batting, flied to right, takes a ball outside. Off speed is high, and it's 2-0. Swings at the high outside pitch, and it's 2-1. 3-1. Hit well to left. Grossman moves over. It's a foul ball by about a foot. down the left field line, and the runners will go back, and the count is full. Griffin steps in again for the full count pitch. That's hit to short. Schmidt to second for one, to first for the double play. And New Ulm gets out of the inning with the double play ball. Perham does not score, and New Ulm holds a 5-1 lead as we go into the bottom of the third. Brett Lindbo steps in to lead off the bottom of the third for New Ulm and watches the first pitch sail back to the screen. In the second pitch, he hits hard and deep and out. In front of the scoreboard, hit the scoreboard, then came down. Brett Lindbo's third home run of the year. Nobody on. Makes the score 6-1 in New Ulm's favor. Brett Lindbo. And John Giefer with the bases empty. And the ball is high and inside. Low, 2-0. Hit to the right side, and the second baseman takes it in. Soft liner, caught on the fly, and there's one out. Ross Beeger making the play. And the batter for New Ulm will be John Cook. Sails to the screen. Cook had an RBI single his last trip. 2-0. Hit to the right side. It's going to be caught by Beeger, the second baseman, moving over quickly to his left, and there are two down. Bob Winchittle, the center fielder for New Ulm, takes a strike. And a ball. Hit on the ground, foul to third. 1-2 now. Even at 2 now. And full. Hit to third. Taken on a big hop. On a long throw is not in time. Third baseman retreated on that. Didn't have time to make the throw in time to get Winchittle, and it's a base hit. New Ulm has a runner with 2 outs. Sensky, the pitcher, is at the plate. Swings and misses. It's getting closer. Pounded foul. And Sensky is 0-2. This is inside. And a strikeout, the first of the game. Meyer ends the inning, but New Ulm gets 1 run on the home run by Brett Lindbo, and they lead 6-1 here at the end of 3 complete innings over Perham. Don Brown will lead off for Perham in the top of the 4th. And he hits it towards short. Picked up by Schmidt, a long throw, in time, 1 down. Brings up Nathan Johnson, who had a double in his last trip, and he hits a foul. He's scored the only run so far for Perham, and he's 0-2 now. Count is even at 2. Pop to left side. Schmidt goes back under it, takes it in. They're 2 down. Brian Schmidt. And here's Dan Meyer, who with a sacrifice fly drove in the run that Perham scored. Foul back. And a swinging strike. He's 0-2. Timeout called by the batter. Fouled at the plate, so the count holds at 1-2. Fouled back, count still at 1-2. To the right side and into right field for a 2-out single. Dan Meyer giving Perham a runner. And that brings up Ross Beeger, second baseman, who reached on an error, stole second. 1-1. 1 pitch. That's a called strike, evens the count. Full count now. Joel Allen stopping the outside low pitch. Count with 2 outs. We'll see the runner on first move with the pitch. And a swinging strike ends the inning. Matt Senske's first strikeout. Perham leaves a runner, and after 3.5, New Ulm holds that 6-1 lead. New Ulm starts at the top of its order here in the bottom of the 4th inning with Brian Schmidt, who has a single and a triple so far in the game. And he hits that well toward the gap in left center, and it's in there past the center fielder. Brian Schmidt smacking the ball, rounding second. He's going to try for third, and he'll be in with his second triple in a row. Leading off, no outs. New Ulm has a runner on third. And Tony Hanton comes up. Is this deja vu? Trickles away from the catcher, but not far. 2-0. Board shows 1-1. Swinging strike at the outside pitch, and now at 1-2. Hit hard. Third baseman makes the play. The throw to first is in time, and the runner was held. Nice play by the third baseman. Nathan Johnson. There he is. Joel Allen with the runner still on third and 1 out. High in the air to the right side. Second baseman takes it in, and there are 2 down. Mark Grossman is the batter. Ball is inside. And that's low and well stopped by the catcher. 2-0 pitch. 3-0 pitch. And on 4 pitches, Grossman is on first. New Ulm has runners at the corners. And Brett Lindbow, who the last time up put one out at the scoreboard, comes to bat with 2 outs. Now ball misses. After the catcher visits the pitcher, we have a 1-0 pitch coming. Runner's going, and ball is in the dirt. The throw is there, he holds it up, and the throw comes home, and the run scores, and Grossman takes second. So delayed steal works, and New Ulm gets the run in from third. Schmidt scoring, and the count is 2-0 on Lindbow. High to the left side, shortstop going back, backpedals a little more, takes it in. New Ulm scrapes to get that run in from the leadoff triple, and they add 1 more, leading Perham 7-1 now, going into the 5th inning. Perham goes to the top of its batting order in the top of the 5th. Charlie Nelson steps in. He's 0 for 2, grounded out twice. 1-1. The bunt is down. Senske picks it up. The throw's in time, and there's 1 out. Bunting for the base hit, and almost making it, Charlie Nelson. Tollickson is 2 for 2, has 2 singles in the game. Lofts this one to center. Winchittle coming in to make second out. There are 2 down. Chris Sanoa is the batter. He's 1 for 2, single. Called strike at the knees. High to the right side. Cook comes in and goes back to where he was, and the ball is caught. The inning is over quickly, in order, and New Ulm is coming up into the bottom of the 5th with a 7-1 lead. Robin Shepard, the starting shortstop, has moved in to pitch here in the bottom of the 5th, facing John Giefer, who hits the first pitch to left. Left fielder waits for it to come down, takes it in. There's quickly 1 out. The batter is John Cook. A strike. Has a single and 2 trips. Ball goes back to the screen. Swinging strike. It's 1 and 2. Even at 2. Full count now to Cook. And a strike called. He knew it. They're 2 down. First strikeout for the new pitcher, Shepard. Bob Winchittle, who singled in his last trip, is up, and he hits it hard toward short. Picked up there. The long throw pulls the first baseman off. And Bob Winchittle reaches first with 2 outs. They scored a base hit. And Matt Sensky fouls it at the plate. Sensky walked his first time up, scored a run. Swing and strike, back to first, back in time. And a strikeout ends the inning. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Shepard. And for the first time in the game, Perham gets New Ulm out in an inning without scoring. We're going to the top of the 6th inning with a 7-1 New Ulm lead over Perham.
Is the pitcher, Robin Shepard.
Shepard hits the first pitch to third baseman Giefer, who picks it up and throws him out. And with 1 pitch, there's 1 out. Chad Griffin is the batter, takes a ball. He's 0 for 2. Board put up a strike on that one. That's a ball. Pitch. Little high. Hit high, deep to right. Cook running over. Safe, doesn't get it. Griffith heading for third. He's in. Well hit ball, a triple. And they're going to check John Cook in right field.
Straight to John Cook, now playing right field, number 13, Jason Walsh. Jason Walsh now playing.
So John Cook comes out.
The hitter.
They're making a great try for that long fly ball. Chad Griffin, who hit it a ton, is on third with a triple, and Perham has a runner there with 1 out. Toward short. Giefer can't make the play. The run comes in. Giefer moving across from third base position, trying to cut off that slow roller, and the run scores. Don Brown was the hitter who reached on that error. The run came in. A ball to Nathan Johnson, who had a double earlier in the game. This one he lobs into short center field for a base hit. Winchittle picks it up, and runners are on first and second with 1 out for Perham. Charlie Haverland up to bat for the first time in the game. He came into right field with a pitching change. Fouled back, there's 1 strike. That misses. 1 pitch. And that sails high. Quick throw to second, not quite in time. 1 pitch to Haverland. And it's on the corner, even at 2 now. Swinging strike, the second out of the inning. Second strikeout of the game for Sensky. Here's Ross Beeger, who swings at a pitch. And 2. Swinging strike. So after getting in a little trouble, Sensky strikes out the last 2 batters. Perham does score 1 on the triple. And what followed? And we're going into the bottom of the 6th. New Ulm holding a 7-2 lead over Perham. Brian Schmidt leading off, top of the order. He has 2 triples and a single so far tonight.
Stole a base, has an RBI.
Scored 3 runs, stole a base, 1 RBI. And he hits this one up the middle into center field for a base hit. So Brian Schmidt, 4 for 4 on the night, 2 singles, 2 triples. Gives New Ulm a runner with no outs. And Tony Hanton is the batter. Schmidt going, fouled back. He'll have to return. Quick throw to first is late. short center. Shortstop goes back, pulls it in. There's one out. And the batter is Joel Allen. Inside pitch. Hit to the right side. It'll be foul. Hit hard. Pitcher has it. The throw will go to second. And there's no relay.
Ryan took him out.
2 outs. And Allen will be on first with the fielder's choice. Here's Mark Grossman. Ball is high. Swing, 1-1. Hit to the right side and into right field for the base hit. Allen makes the big turn at second but gets back, and New Ulm has 2 runners, first and second, with 2 outs. Brett Lindbo coming to the bat. Lindbo with the home run earlier. Solo shot. Past the catchers, not sure where it is. Runner goes to third, runner on first holds. So runners on the corners now for New Ulm with 2 outs. That's in there, 1-1. Pounded on the ground, it's bouncing. Shortstop takes it. There's the throw. In time, side is out. New Ulm leaves 2 runners, but they're going into the top of the 7th inning with a 7-2 lead. Matt Sensky, the starting pitcher for New Ulm, still on the mound in the top of the 7th, top of the order. Charlie Nelson takes a strike. Oh, inside. And he'll take a base. Clipped him in the toe or foot or on the pant leg. Perham has a runner with no outs. Mark Tellickson is the batter, 2 for 3 tonight.
This guy's gonna steal.
High. 2 balls. There's the attempted steal, and he's safe. Another stolen base for Nelson. Runner on second now for Perham. Had 29 stolen bases during the year. 2-2 pitch coming to Tellickson. Little low, full count. And a ball high gives Perham runners on first and second with no outs. Coach coming out. Big guy coming up. Chris Sinoa. Hit towards short. It's slow. Schmidt makes the play at first, and there's 1 out. Runners on second and third now. Robin Shepard, the batter, takes a ball low. And 2. New Ulm leading 7-2, but Perham starting a rally here, and he fouls it back. It's 2-1. And that's low. 3-1 now. Popped. Hits the roof, out of play, and it's a full count. Naturally, the roof is out of play in most ballparks, and the ball 4 loads the bases. Brings up Chad Griffin, who had a triple his last at bat. It looks like we're going to get a pitching change. Brian Schmidt will come in from shortstop.
Oh, Matt is going into shortstop.
Matt Kuster goes to short.
Good job, Matt.
And Matt Sensky comes out after pitching 6 1/3 innings of very good ball. Chad Griffin, the batter. Brian Schmidt, the new pitcher. Ball high. Bases loaded. A strike. 1-1. Another strike. 1-2. Even now. Hit. To home. To first. The double play ends the game. And New Ulm wins, leaving the bases, well, the bases weren't left loaded because of the double play, but it's a 7-2 win over Perham. And New Ulm will advance in the tournament. Perham will advance in the lower bracket.
4-1, that's our play, 4-1.
Totals for the game for Perham, the visitor on the scoreboard, 2 runs on 7 hits and 1 error. New Ulm had 7 runs on 11 hits and 2 errors. Matt Sensky, the winning pitcher. Brian Schmidt getting the save.